Hey, short video update on Sean. Last Wednesday he had a doctor's appointment with the oncologist, and when we got there he was running a fever of 102.8, which we were not aware of. He didn't feel warm to the touch or anything, so I didn't take his temperature. I didn't think anything of it. It was a kind of chilly day for May in Texas. It was like 64 degrees outside. I've got something in my eye. Anyway, we get there and we see the doctor, and he's like, I'm gonna send y'all over to the emergency room across the street, and I'll call ahead. Not that that made any difference at all. Something's going on and we want to be on top of it. Well, it's a good thing they did, because it turns out after a couple of days and many tests that he had a type of pneumonia called PJP, and it's really hard for people with compromised immune systems, which of course cancer patients do have that, to shake. It's like 30 to 60% fatal for those individuals. Anyway, he spent some time in a regular room. Yesterday they moved him to ICU because his breathing is just not improving. He wasn't coughing or anything. He wasn't having any trouble. I take that back. He was having a little trouble, he said, catching his breath. But we knew we were going to the doctor, so, we would go ahead and keep that appointment rather than go straight to the emergency room and let the doctor assess him. And, well, the doctor did assess him and sent us to the emergency room. Set that there. I need to get me one of them clips. Anyway, what is it called? His platelets are down, and they have been down since before we went to Houston. They've come up and then they've gone down. They've come up and they've gone down. They are below normal quite a bit. Normal is like 150,000, okay? His is running, they got down to, I want to say 15,000, maybe 16,000. Now they're sitting at like 21 to 25,000. So at least it's going up a little. They, I think, gave him a transfusion again yesterday. I mean, it's been a while since he's had a transfusion. You have to pardon me, my hair's a little wet and flying everywhere because it's humid. It's 82 degrees in Texas today on the 31st of May. But anyway, they've got him in the ICU. They've given him the talk about what it means to be intubated and what it would take for him to be intubated, just to prepare him in case, because if it gets worse, they will intubate him. If it gets better, then he'll finally start to improve. The treatment for this type of pneumonia is a 21-day treatment. He's been in the ER. Well, no. He went in the ER last Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. So it's been 7 full days. They didn't start him on the appropriate treatment until Saturday? Friday? So he's either got 16 or 17 days, I think, left of the treatment. They put in a new PICC line to make it simpler to give him infusions of whatever medications they need to give him. lay in the prep work, which he was going to need a new PICC line anyway because the treatment plan for his cancer was to start him back on the original chemo recipe. And I say that, I know they were going to start him back on the ifosfamide. I don't know that they were going to do the full recipe, but he got the most kick, most use, most results, there we go, from the ifosfamide. I'm drinking my morning, my coffee, tea. I gotta hit the road in a sec because I gotta get to work. I haven't been to see him since, I think I went on Thursday. He doesn't want me there. Well, when I went to see him on Thursday, and I say Thursday, it was late Thursday, so he of course didn't look good. He looked almost waxy because he was running a fever and just didn't feel good. Now he doesn't want to see me because he's got tubes all in him. And he doesn't want me freaking out, because I will freak out. Hello, it's my job as a mom. And if I freak out, he'll freak out. And he doesn't need that stress. We weren't allowed to tell him anything that will stress him out at all, because his heart rate was 150 something beats a minute, like 156, 158. I think he even tapped 160 at one point. Which, yeah, that even scared him. He tends to run a little high anyway at around 120. But that's still 30 beats more a minute than normal for him. I don't know. I'm assuming, could be totally wrong, that his illness is what's causing the racing heart. Not sure. But we will see how things come out. But I wanted to let everybody know he's in the hospital. He's not doing great. He's not doing horrible. He's not been intubated yet. He's been in ICU a full 24 hours and not been intubated yet. So, the nurse told him that they have a high success rate in treating this type of pneumonia. They did lose one patient here in the last day or so. And then another one recently got off of intubation, and she's doing great. But she's still there. So anyway, I'll not hem and haw. I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. I will talk to y'all when I have news. Okay? Take care.